My stream deck was on the wrong page for recordings. We are back doing more Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. We actually do have a neat little mutation deck. I was really lacking a lot of green. I think I can drop a mountain down because I'm really needing those green sources sometimes. And I was lacking it last video, so yeah, let me jump straight into the first game. As always, people, if you like what you're seeing, give me a like, and if you aren't following me yet, subscribe. And question for the comment section down below: did you ever actually play Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths, like the actual limited event? Because I know that came out just at the start of the pandemic, so okay, so this is an interesting start to the game, because turn 2 I can do either one of these or the humble. I think I'm gonna try to keep this. Turn 1 forest into swamp into the humble potentially. Because that, if I draw another land, that could turn into the bristling ball. Yeah, that's gonna occasionally come up. In previous games I was being fairly aggressive with my actual yeah. I was being fairly aggressive with how I was actually doing a lot of my mulligans. That mostly on the back of making sure I was getting all my lands sorted. Okay, so Tranquil Cove. I may not be getting that out immediately, but cast this essence, some mysterious egg. I can maybe mutate. I'm not 100% sure if. Let's actually see next time, because I might actually just mutate the Leosaur next turn. No blocks. Okay, I can mutate. Onto the mysterious egg. Oval. Give it a counter. Oh, whenever I just mutate. Okay, for some reason I thought that was just whenever I mutate the symbiote directly. Okay, so that makes it actually much better than what I thought it was. I would really like to see a red sauce at the moment, like a true red sauce for raking. Now I'm missing the red sauces. You know what? Play the bristling ball. And not attack here. Okay, so I could potentially block, sacrifice 2 things, and yeah, block like that. Force them, because they really cannot kill that. Unless they have a buff of some kind. Yeah, there's the buff. So I am gonna do... And, if they block the symbiote, they kill the symbiote. Um, if they block the bristling, they lose the... yeah, it's one of those things of like... They kill the symbiote while keeping the creature. Next turn, I'm probably gonna cast my second essence out onto the battlefield. And if I get my Necropanther, that is going to be an absolutely wild turn next. Actually, I can't double mutate, but... Okay, so... Actually... Yeah, force cast the Essence Symbiote. Imitations, okay. Then I'm gonna... mutate onto the bristling ball. Under it. It gets... 2 counters. Yeah, above the rest of my team at the moment, but, oh, that's actually game right there! I didn't realize I was going in for Xaxis. And there's the fog, so... Yeah, if I can get a red sauce, that would be great in the moment. It's not needed. If we can get the Necropanther, that would be absolutely hilarious in the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna let those through. Yeah, that will put me down to 9. But at the moment, I'm partially fine with that. Okay, that lowered me down a whole lot more than I would have liked. Give it flying. Don't attack with the naturalist. Okay, that's game. Just had to make sure that I could actually do it, so... yeah, let's get on to... Gotta stop bouncing, so my monitor stops mounting, thus my camera stops mounting. Let's get on to game 2 of this. Game 2 of this video, that would be... overall game number 5. Yeah, 3 wins. That's the end of game number 5. Let's get into game number 6 overall. Links down in the description, draft section, and the Force Gaming part of the series should be up there or linked down below. So, I've been getting into the trend of doing that with a lot of my most recent draft videos because I do split them up, and I realize that it's like some people would like it all in one, but personally it's like I only want to see the gameplay or the draft section, and so yeah. I'll see y'all in just a moment when I actually get into a game. Leon the Great. Okay, Parson. I mean, can definitely eventually mutate. I can definitely start grabbing stuff. I'm actually quite happy. Like, it's far from a perfect hand, but it's far from the worst. Okay, so another forest essence. Next turn, forest into the needed plains into the feeded. No point in attacking. Next turn, forest into the phoenix onto. I'm actually gonna do it onto the fodder lead, mostly on the fact of with the essence I can just start digging more and more, but like as it's progressing at the moment, it's literally next turn 5, I'm mutate onto you over top, give it a counter. Yeah, at the moment I'm not really needing to grab, but it is called getting into a background that I can start uh, that I can start using its other abilities to do that. But I could start using its effects to start meddling with other things. That was the idea before, but this might be a situation that if they can start mutating more and more onto the Shore Shark, it's gonna be a much more of an issue. I might... no. Yeah, I'm just gonna outright mutate straight onto you. Can I have a response? Over. Yeah. That actually makes it... well, I can start removing counters from it, so... and this is probably one of the few times that I wish I could have... that I probably should have kept the mutual destruction in, but, and definitely with the Phoenix it would have made life a little bit easier, but it is what it is at the moment, so... I'm probably just going to play the Gnaw out, yeah, mutate the Gnaw straight onto the essence, over top of it, gain some additional life, not attack in this scenario, I might just, yeah, it's an instant speed, but give it flying. Depending on my draw, I might just spontaneous flying onto the gnaw and fly over. That's 7 in the face, knocking them down to 4. It grants the flying counter. Uh, so there's that. I was thinking, like, oh, if I get the Regal, that would be great, but that wouldn't exactly grant the spontaneous flight. I might just want to double cast the Wayfinder into the spontaneous, giving the Gnaw the flying counter. If I draw another land, that would be nice, but oh, gotta do the Wayfinder. Take action. Grab the swamp. Lay out the swamp. I have access to you now. Actually activate this. Target player. Yeah, target player. Grab a mountain. Not do anything this turn. Actually, what I should have done is grab the Syncate Plane so in case I draw into the Brood Moth. For that. Because that is the one thing that I need double, white in this deck for. Yeah, the Everqueel. I never needed the double red. Because almost all the times I'm going to, with the Phoenix, search out the, I'm almost always mutating, so. Okay, they are bringing out the Necropanther. Yeah, return that back to the hand. Return to the hand. Okay, just get rid of it. 'Cause that is a ruling that it does go to the zone that it's being sent to, but then immediately disappears. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you aren't gonna attack with the Shawshark? Because I'm tapped out at the moment, so. I'm not gonna be double blocking at the moment because it actually makes more sense to keep around my double symbiote in all sense, so. Okay, so mutate. Over. I'm gonna give you the flying counter and +2/+2. I attack with the gnaw. So let's see if they. I'm gonna make them have it. So make them have whatever it is. I'm gonna make them have it. Okay. Okay, there's that. block with a shock. Yeah, block with a shock. Oh, this is somewhat glad when I got the mountain, because what is the base? What is 4-4? Okay, because what I'm thinking is if I can live until next turn, mutate the Cloud Piercer, overtop the Nog, give it a counter, attack, Raking Claws, double strike, that should be game right there. And I have the mana for it, and like not only do I have the mana, I have the double red necessary. And they have the mutually assured destruction. Yeah. So that was like the not what I really wanted with that, but yeah. I'm just gonna. That was not a perfect end to that situation, but it was getting close to what I needed it to be in the actual end of times. Yeah. It was a situation of I need you to have all the situation. I need you to have have all of this. Yeah, I didn't make my gems, but can't win them all. But yeah, that overall, I think that went over fairly well. As always, folks, I'll see you around.